holy crap, dude. Like, has it sunk in? You know, like, obviously you're a diehard Broncos fan, right? And I'm just curious, like, was this oh my God, we got the win, but does it feel like a win? Was there just relief at the end of like, thank God we did this? You just stare in silence for a while?
Jubilation is a word.
It's a big word.
Yeah, I mean, another word is edging and full release, extended release, excessive release. When your team scores 33 points in the fourth quarter, and it's not even, I don't even remember when the first touchdown actually happened. It was right at the top of the fourth. I think it came there, but they scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. That's never happened. They took the lead and then lost it again and had 33 seconds left to score again.
Thank God for the Giants kicker. Am I right?
Yeah, missing the extra point, the backup Irish kicker. Whole country of Ireland down pretty bad this morning. I couldn't sleep last night. That's how crazy this game was.
I think so, Andrew.
You know, did some work, got the video shot, got some stuff edited, sent it over to Connor, got the shorts up, was writing, I was like, all right, I'm tired. Let me go to bed. Fell asleep right away for like 30 minutes. Then I woke back up, and then I just couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour because I was just thinking about the stupid game. I was like, this was so awesome. I was like, did I miss anything? Am I going to be able to captivate how crazy this was? Fall asleep finally, and then I wake up at 5:30. The first thing I'm thinking about was this game and how angry it made me, and then how happy it made me, and how stupid I am as a grown man to allow a game to do that to me, Tom. So I just 5:45. I get out of bed. I make my coffee. I come downstairs. I'm up before Jess and Carmi, which never happens because Carmi's always the first one up. And I was tweaking the intro, editing a little bit this morning. I was just consuming more things about it. Like Bo Nix had 2 passing, 2 rushing touchdowns, all in the fourth quarter. No quarterback's ever done that shit. Like the NFL posted a video of the Broncos' probability percentages. Their first touchdown, it goes for like up to 11. And then they throw a touchdown to Theo Johnson. It goes back down to like 3. And then it goes up to like 23, and then 33, and then the Giants score. It goes back down to 1% because the Giants had a 99.8% chance to win that game after Jackson Dart scores that touchdown after reffing, after we get to the refs in a minute here. 1%, 90.
It's true, Ethan.
99.8%. They had a 0.2% chance to win. And then Bo Nix hits a deep shot to Marvin Mims, and we don't even know if Bo's throwing to Marvin Mims in that situation. He just kind of chucks up a prayer. Looks like he wanted Cortland Sutton, who almost defended the pass there. Mims catches it, falling on his ass. Then we hit a beautiful shot to Sutton, and they kick the game winner. And all is well. Except, okay, reffing, don't let me forget about the refs, Tom.
I will never.
But Sean Payton, enemy number 1 yesterday. Everybody was hating on Sean Payton. His play calling, crap. He kept 99% of the plays through the first 3 quarters when they couldn't score. It's like a swing pass that the Broncos want to use as a screen, a wide receiver screen, and they just can't set up the blocks correctly. They were losing yards. They weren't gaining yards. It was frustrating. We were like, what is Sean doing? Just run. Just give JK the ball. Let's use that run, which I bitch about every week on this show, right? You've heard it. You're annoyed by it. You don't care right now. But we're all poo-pooing on Sean. Fourth quarter happens. They get the win. After the game, Sean was like, I'm not going to let... He was like, this win was great. We're going to celebrate this win today, but we can't let that distract us from the fact of how many things we have to fix and work on. And he's like, tomorrow is not going to be fun when we go over this game. So I got a lot of respect there. Like he realizes like stuff's not working. And yeah, it's when you're a fan and you're reacting, you're like, what's happening? Your frustration comes out in waves. You're like, oh God, it's like all my tweets for the first 3 quarters was just like, let all the plays. And then, game on the line, they dialed up some nice stuff. Some nice plays. It was wild, man. Like, you don't see many games. The last game I remember being that crazy was that Colts. Was it Colts
Vikings game when just Saturday?
Yeah, but even that, like,
it was 33-0 at the half.
Yes,
at the half
in the fourth, and they gave like the Giants didn't give up. Yes, they played poorly.
Oh, that defense!
They scored. They took the lead back.
Yep.
And it was the most important play of that game was Justin Stranad's interception. So we're in this weird spot where it's like, okay, we kind of have a chance, but we have to get a 3-and-out right now, right? Like it has to be a 3-and-out because we don't have enough time or timeouts. And they throw a pick. It's a bad throw by Dart, well played by Stranad. He also returns it to the 20. So that pick, the Broncos had enough time to do everything else after that, right? So, like, it was a clutch play. And another position we've complained about is the linebacker spot. Mm-hmm. A lot of that's been about Alex Singleton. Drake Greenlaw came back, didn't play the whole game, but his impact was felt right away, and Stranad stepped up big time. Cortland Sutton made a great catch, and it all happened on the Demaryius Thomas tribute day. The Broncos, Super Bowl 50, like, a ton of those players were there to honor DT. It was like a reunion for the 10-year Super Bowl. And I think on DNVR, they were talking, Benny Fowler was there, and he was talking about how pissed off all the players were, how embarrassed they were. Like, this is the product they were getting on that day. And then to get that win in that fashion, like, man, a lot went wrong, but they pulled it out. So anyway.
Yeah. Perna, getting a fitty.
Yeah, your voice is shot, I bet. I'm glad you got to go there.
Being at that game. I mean, I can't. There had to have been Broncos fans that left, right? Like in the fourth. I mean, you're down. You haven't scored a single point. In the fourth. You heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, there was. I think I couldn't find the clip this morning, but Bo Nix on one of the post game things was like, "I feel bad for the fans that left."
Yep. That's why.
So yeah, a lot of them did leave, and rightfully so. Like somebody asked that during the stream, like, "What do you think of the fans that left?" I was like, "I don't blame them, man." At no point for over 3 quarters did you think like that the Broncos were going to have a chance to win, but they did.
They did.
But they did.
They did.
Reggaeton y dembow y bachata, así que me gusta mucho que Bad Bunny. A.K.A. Bonito. El Bonito. El Benito. El Conejo Malo.
I love J.K. Dobbins.
I know.
Yeah, man. I feel like there's a few things here because obviously I was streaming while it was happening. So like I wasn't watching the game live as it happened, but I just saw the Giants blowing you guys out in terms of it just looks like you were getting outplayed. What was it? Just the play calling? Was it not being able to establish the run? Was it Bo Nix playing poorly? Like kind of what led to that offense doing diddly squat? Because I don't want to say it's a pattern now, but it just seems like the fourth quarter is when they're like, oh, you know what, guys? Maybe we should like play football. Like maybe we should do something here.
It's just the offense too. Like the defense, you're going to look at the score and the defense probably not going to get like the credit it deserves, but they kept Denver in that game for quite some time until Tyrone Tracy ripped off this. It was like a 20-yard touchdown run. It was just like, oh God, even the defense is letting us down at this point, right? It's a lack of execution on offense. And I think that's the biggest problem. I think Sean Payton, we're talking about play calling and it doesn't work. And we talked a little bit during the stream about like, he's one of those coaches who wants to use the pass game, the short pass game as an extension of the run game, which is fine when you have the offense that can do that. But when they try to do that, I don't know if it's players not blocking appropriately out in the perimeters where you're going to need to set up those plays for your receivers or your running backs. I don't know if it's throwing the ball too quickly in those situations where you don't give them enough time. I forget which team I was watching them. They ran, it might've been the Colts. I can't remember, but they ran one of those screens where like the quarterback kind of like turns this way and then they turns around and throws it back to the running back and it buys them that extra second to let the lineman actually set up to get blocks. It might've been the Niners for McCaffrey. but they want to run those, and they're not good at those right now. And it feels like Sean Payton forgets that every game. So he can be mad about them not executing there, and he's probably right. But also, if it's not working, do something else. And that's why like they have these streaks of scoring. Also, Bo Nix, if he is his deep ball, if he is not setting his feet, he is not an accurate deep passer. Now, he can throw on the run, but he's so wildly inconsistent with it. They do all those screen bullshit plays, and then they take a deep shot, and it doesn't work. And then the other half of the time when it does work, somebody drops it, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, that's, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know, but I don't think it's getting fixed in 1 week. And we got to play the Cowboys next, and they look good.
Hey, 2 NFC East teams. Someone mentioned it before. Fourth quarter, you just got to hold them for 3 quarters.